will see. Jack in.
They don't have a license yet.
This is what happens when you have a play and you don't practice. And the props fall apart. Okay, run back to the song again. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Shushan Hills. The city and the people were full of fancy thrills. But Esther had a secret that the palace didn't know. Her heart belonged to Adonai, in his presence she'd often go.
After the king's edict had been proclaimed, many girls were brought to Shushan, including Esther May Mordecai. Esther May had not revealed her national...
Hold it. You forgot Granny's chair. Jethro, come back and get it.
Jethro, go get a chair. Get my chair, Jethro. Get my chair, boy.
After the king's edict had been proclaimed, many girls were brought to Shushan, including Esther May Mordecai. Esther May had not revealed her nationality and family background because Jed Mordecai had forbidden her to do so. Before a girl's turn came to go into King Ahasuerus, she had to complete 12 months of beauty treatments, and then she would be invited to the king's chambers. In the evening, she would go there, and in the morning return to another part of the king's harem for the concubines. She would not return to the king unless he was pleased with her and summoned her by name.
Wow. Raiders, get up here. Who's the babe? Oh, a very good choice, sir. That's Esther May Mordecai. We don't know very much about her, but she is quite a beauty, isn't she?
Yes, indeed. Very, very pleasant to look at. You know, she's even as good looking as I am.
The king was attracted to Esther May more than to any of the other women, and so she won his favor. He set a royal crown on her head, making her queen instead of Vashti Jane Hathaway.
Granny, Esther May is turning into quite a city girl, and I think she's really falling for that city fella.
Yep. They're hitting it off like two barn owls on the branch. I'm happier for her than a gopher in the soft dirt. Let me add a little prayer, just to make sure it works. Darling, darling, Esther's true love, keep us swooping like a dove. Amen.
One day, while Jedediah Mordecai was browsing at the Persian media shuk, he overheard two of the king's cooks who were conspiring to assassinate King Ahasuerus. When Jedediah Mordecai found out about the plot, he told Queen Esther May, who reported it to the king, giving credit to Mordecai. When the report was investigated and found to be true, the two officials were hanged on a gallows. It was sometime after that when King Ahasuerus decided to honor Haman Drysdale, elevating him and giving him a seat of honor higher than all the other nobles and princes. He even made him president of the Commerce Bank of Shushan Hills.
Oh, Mumsy? Guess who's been elevated to the #1 seat of power in the entire kingdom? Just under the king, of course.
I can speak for myself, boy. Don't go and spoil all my surprises.
Really? You finally did it? You convinced that old fool of a king to make you his #1 nobleman and bank president? How wonderful! Oh, I see the good life just around the corner. For me, I mean us. There's nothing we can't Now you can tell your mother that, you know, she said you'd never amount to anything. But now you can get your hands on all his money.
Yes, my son. It's time we get the proper respect and honor that we deserve. Let me go. I'm heading back to the palace and I'll enjoy my newfound power on the way. This is going to be great. But I'll trip over the water first.
All the royal officials at the king's gate knelt down and paid honor to Haman Drysdale as the king had commanded. But Jedediah Mordecai would not kneel down or pay him honor. When Haman saw that Mordecai would not kneel down or pay him honor, he was enraged.
Why aren't you bowing to me? Do you know who I am? I'm your rabbi.
You're rabbi. You're looking Jewish. But I know who you are. I know who you are. Your reputation is well known in these parts.
And stop being so dogged and insolent and bow down before me.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
King Ahasuerus has commanded it. I'm the president of Commerce Bank. Do you understand?
Now, I don't want to be disrespectful of the king, but I won't bow before anyone except Adonai. God should strike me dead first. Should I ever bow to you? Yes, I know who you are, but I'm Jedediah Mordecai, the Jew, and I bow before no one but Adonai.
Haman Drysdale was furious.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna point you out. Do you understand me?
He looked for a way.
Sorry, I know your name, Alan.
He looked for a way to destroy Jedediah Mordecai and all of his people, the Jews.
King Ahasuerus, there is a group of people scattered among the people in your kingdom whose customs are so different from those of our people, and they do not, excuse me, Your Majesty, obey the king's laws. The hill folk, Your Majesty, are vermin. They're vermin, can't you hear? You're Jewish, aren't you? Many of them are Jews. Did you get the Jews part? Okay. And the very cause of every woe that has come upon all of us. They're stingy, and they won't use the royal bank either. If it pleases the king, let a decree be sent out to destroy them. They're worthless people, Your Majesty, I assure you. And they have ugly daughters.
Ugly daughters? Really? Well, that doesn't sound like enough of a reason to destroy them all. Even if they do have ugly daughters. You know, Haman, not everyone can be as handsome as me.
This is true, Your Majesty, but trust me. Did I throw up after that last one? This is true, Your Majesty. Trust me, if you don't put an end to this group of people, Your Majesty, they're going to put a strain on the bank and the kingdom, and you'll regret it in the long run.
Okay. I'll go along with your plan, Haman.
I'm getting tired of it.
signet ring from my finger.
God,
My most favorite one.
Oh, I know which one that is.
The one out of tinfoil. Or the one that looks like a diamond.
Mr. Reynolds rap made this one.
Not the really nice one, but the one out of tinfoil.
Do with these people as you please, especially the ugly ones. Hold your hand out, Haman.